This night marked the beginning of a new era in the Middle East. What diplomats in Geneva had warned about has become a reality. According to Glavred, U.S. and Israeli forces have delivered a devastating combined strike on Iran's strategic facilities. Donald Trump has already addressed the nation and the world, declaring that the time for patience is over. What targets were hit in the first hours? Does this mean the start of a full-scale war? And how does Tehran plan to respond to the challenge from the two most powerful armies in the world? Right now, we are looking at every detail of the attack that will change the world, and there's more information in our report. My name's Yevhen Simirov, and this is the Glavred Channel. Subscribe and hit the like button. Let's get started. According to Glavred, the main strike targeted Tehran's nuclear infrastructure facilities. According to preliminary reports, the uranium enrichment centers in Natanz and the underground plant in Fordo have been completely or partially disabled. In addition, missiles struck Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps bases and factories producing kamikaze drones. American strategic bombers and Israeli fighter jets operated in full coordination. In his statement, Trump emphasized that the goal of the operation is not occupation, but to deprive the terrorist regime of the ability to blackmail the world with nuclear weapons and missiles. This was the largest air operation in the region in recent decades. Donald Trump was as tough as possible. Glavred quotes him as saying, "We gave Iran a chance in Geneva. They chose the path of escalation, and now they are reaping the consequences." The President of the United States emphasized that the operation was authorized after receiving indisputable evidence that Iran was preparing an attack on United States and Israeli bases. This statement essentially puts an end to the era of soft diplomacy. Trump made it clear, any attempt by Tehran to respond with force will lead to even more powerful strikes that'll call into question the very existence of the Ayatollah's regime. This is classic Trump style, peace through strength in its most radical form. The world is in shock. The oil market reacted instantly. Brent prices soared by 15% in the first hours after the attack. The editor-in-chief notes that Moscow has already condemned Washington's actions, calling them an act of aggression, while most Arab countries remained cautiously silent, effectively supporting the weakening of Iran. The main question now is, will this escalate into a major regional war? The United States has already deployed additional Patriot and Aegis air defense systems to protect its allies in the Persian Gulf. Tehran continues to block the Strait of Hormuz, which could lead to a global economic catastrophe. The world is holding its breath, waiting for Iran's response. An attack on Iran is an event that directly affects Ukraine as well. The destruction of Shahed drone factories and the weakening of Russia's main ally is a significant strategic advantage for our defense. What do you think? Was Donald Trump right to launch these targeted strikes against Iran at this moment? Will this help Ukraine defeat Russia faster on the active front lines of the conflict by completely cutting off the flow of Iranian support? Share your thoughts and learn.